Okay. Sorted it out. Yeah, nice. So basically what is happening is that well, let me perhaps just pop this back here. So that's my fix. And I'm just going to compile and run this again, and I'll show you what the problem is. So if we do this, okay, no problem. You can see that there's an issue here. So what it is, if we go to our output log, it is, if we see on the extents, we've got x is the height. It's basically, for the extents, it's giving a different value. So x and z are basically swapped. So that's a pain in the ass. I don't know why. Let me just have a look here. So, this should be... okay, and when we look in here, you can see... Jeez Louise. Okay, so this is just an inconsistency. If you look at the gizmo there, red is going up. That is X. Blue is going this way. That is Z. Whereas we look here... Z is going up and X is going. So it's for whatever reason. I just put this in. I haven't rotated. There's no rotation or anything on it. For some reason, this just says, no, we're not going to stick with consistency. We're going to make X up and Z along the horizon. You beauty. So, okay, well, it was an easy fix anyway. So let's just go here. Basically, just break the vector. Swap X with Z, and in fact what oh no, we see. Okay, so yeah, so let's just pop that there. Okay, like that. Compile and save, and then if we look at this now, voila, this is kind of what we want. Although we do want them sitting on the ground, which is not too hard to do, but we can use these now like so. So we want them to sitting on the ground. We just have to change one section. Getting a fantastic bit of spaghetti going here, but this is pretty normal when we start getting into this sort of stuff. That's all good. Getting our world location. Now, what we want to change is the value here. So we want to swap the Z. So we pull this out and we go break. Break vector. And then make vector. Like so. X is the same. Y is the same. But we want to change Z, so we want to grab self. So that is the position of my blueprint. So it's assuming this is sitting on the ground. So this is given the same Z as self. We get location. Why? Oh God. Come on. Get actor location. Thank you. Let's break this. And lovely. We want to feed the Z value into here, which should be where the blueprint is sitting on the ground, and then we just feed that into our make transform. So it's got the X and the Y values, and we've got our Z value, and then that feeds it into our spawn. Let's compile and save. And then we can see that it is actually, these are all sitting in the same place. Now, is our blueprint sitting on the floor? Maybe not exactly. So let's just have a look. Perhaps perhaps not, because I think, yeah, this would be on the floor. So if we go down one, that's it. There we go. So that's actually now on the floor. If we run that again, now all our pickups are on the floor. Fantastic. And we can go and play around with those and get them wherever we want. So what we can do now as well, now that we've got that, we can go and grab our box. If you hit the R key, it gives me my scale. And let's just say we wanted it to be over a larger area. Perhaps we want it to be over this kind of area here. We might want to move it a little bit. Whoops. Don't do that. Okay, you can see I've got the box selected and I've just moved the box. That actually will work, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to undo that and I'm going to select the blueprint because that's what I wanted to do. I'm going to move that. Maybe just move that there. And let's just maybe make it a bit wider as well. Hang on, what the hell? What did I just... Oh. Okay, this is what you need to be careful of when you're doing this. I just scaled the entire blueprint. Don't do that. Grab the box and scale the box. That's what we need to do. Okay, so we've got a larger area there. Now when we do that, we should be over a larger area. And we can change the value. So I haven't sort of given it a particularly large value or anything. It's only, in fact, there's 6. Easy enough to change that. So let's just, we said we only wanted 5. So I'll leave this in here. I'll leave this stuff in here. In fact, we might just kind of skip over that, but we'll leave it in there so that if anyone wants to look at it, they can actually check it out. We want that to be less than or greater than, not greater than equal to. That should give us 5 because we're starting at 0. That looks a bit better. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there you go. We can actually now create a random spawn of objects. We can decide which objects are going to be, so we can change those if we want to. We just come into here and say span something else instead. It can be really anything. So we've got our pickups here. Whoops. Yeah, spawner. Spawner. And change that to our pickup 1, and we run that now. And we're creating our other pickups. Have we got 2 in the one spot? I mean, we might get 2 in the one spot. We haven't tested for that. Yeah, we do. There you go. So that we had 2 of them. You might want to do things like test if they're overlapping to be a little bit more accurate. And we can change it to any other thing as well. So we can use interactive lights or any BP there. Let's just go back to our previous one. Like so. And yeah, so there you go. So that's how we spawn objects within our world. We could make that as large as possible as we'd like to cover the entire level if we want to. So let's maybe grab the box and scale it up. Perhaps let's just move it. Hang on. Oh, select that first. Move it, say, over here. Grab the box and R for scale, and then we want to scale it up. So we want to put it over there, and we can do that as well. And now we've got them, and we can up the numbers and things. So you know how to automate the numbers, etc. So there we go. Unfortunately, we didn't get the chance to do any interacting with our materials in blueprints. We may get a chance next time. I'm thinking the next one that I'll do is probably playing around with our, well, it's not called matinee anymore, sequencer. And how we can do things using sequencers. Sequencer is very powerful, a little finicky, I will say, but you can do a hell of a lot with it, and we can actually do our own scripting within sequencer, as well as using sequencer to control things in the engine as well. So we'll leave it there today, and see you back here next time.